All right, guys, I'm going to show you how the female, the goddess of war, rules the world, right? The female is the right brain, and there's a time that you become reborn to where the right brain becomes the left brain and vice versa. In other words, like you have two right brains. That is what they call being reborn. And the symbol is number 8, the 8 ball, and it's black. It's not a question on the pool table that it's black, because Eve is evening, it's nighttime. The moon comes out at night, okay? So 8 is a symbol of 2 circles, right? Right? The 2 female twin souls, Gemini. Gemini in Gematria is the same as moon, 57 in Gematria. And 5 and 7 is 12. 12 is the Trinity. So number 3. 1 and 2 is 3. Okay, so let's get with it. I'm going to show you how the female rules the world. First of all, I'm a Catholic. A cat is an alpha brain. All cats are feline, feminine, feline, okay? Just like FEMA. Cat in Gematria is 24. Jesus is the symbol in Greek, 888, which is 24, okay? That's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circles, okay? And woman in Gematria is 66. So let's go. Cat O, when you do cat O, which is a symbol of the O, you get 66, which is woman. 6 and 6 is 12, which is also the Trinity. There it is again. Remember, in the movie The Matrix, Neo, the Neo is the higher mind. He found his girlfriend was Trinity. Okay, not a coincidence. Also the word lick, L-I-C, lick, or kill backwards, right, would be 26, which is God in Gematria. 2 and 6 is 8, right? And then you have 11, which, watch, L. Remember, Jesus in Gematria is 11 also. So you have L, electricity, Eve, the female, is north. The neocortex. Always Eve is in the North Pole. Okay? That's why you have Satan claws in red and black. Santa is Satan. Okay, and he lives in the North Pole. Well, let me tell you something. Santa's wife, okay, I don't know, what's her name? I forgot. Mrs. Claus or whatever. Is the ruler of the North Pole, always. The female's always the ruler of the North Pole. Okay, X-Men, also X is 24, men, that whole series where the government's going after the mutants, right? Jesus today would be a mutant. He mutated, he evolved, he was reborn, okay? The word planet, PLA is 11 and net is 10, very important. 10 and 11 is very important numbers in Gematria. Remember, 11 is L-Eve, N, and 10 is always associated with the female. 1s and 0s, guys. 1s and 0s make computer programmings. And it also says net, or 10. Jesus caught 153 fish with a net. 1, 5, and 3 is 9. And the 144,000 is 9. Okay? So, north, east, on the cross. Okay? All right, so understand what this means, or east, north, when you read it backwards. The cross is east and north, right? So 10 is also Isis. It's associated with Isis, I-S, 9, and 10, right? Because 1 and 9 is 10, 19. Okay, so let's keep going. Moon is 57, 5 and 7 is 12, the Trinity. The Son of God. Sun would be 40 degrees, right? SU would be 40 days and 40 nights in the north. Before you get to the North Pole, you got to face the devil for 40 days. The United States is 40 in Gematria, okay? You just take it for whatever it is. Now, when you say sun, you're saying S-O-N. It's ascending. Nostradamus predicts the future. Son of God is ascending. and Nostradamus is descending. Okay? Okay, everybody that protects us is female. Watch. Army, Mary, Mary, 57 in Gematria. The moon. The moon is the electromagnetic field that communicates with the brain more than any object. Remember, the earth is feminine, the moon is feminine, and so is Venus. Okay? Venus is V in us. Okay? There it is again, northeast. See it? Eve, northeast, 40. Okay? 40 degrees declination. When you go from Capricorn to number 1, Mars, Ram, March. We're in the month of March. That's Ram, Christ, Ram. That's what it means. It's number 1. And a lunar calendar is 13, so they'll always associate the female with 13. Always. That's why there's no 13th floor in hotels. We used to be on a lunar calendar. Now we're on a sun calendar, which is 12. Okay? 12 months, 12 cycles in the sun, 13 cycles in the moon. Okay, so the moon goes slower than the sun, right? All right, Marshall is the same thing. Ram, right ascension meridian. She, and LL is 24, Chronos. 24, there it is again. Always the female is 24. Ram, right ascension meridian. She, okay, and LL. I know it says Sha, but it doesn't matter. A and E are vowels, right? Okay? That's why there's a TV series called A and E. I'm telling you, so. All right, so also police. The pole of Isis. It's always Isis. Isis 17, which is Q. Q is always associated with the number 8. 1 and 7 is 8. The queen, the Q. All information, military information is called Q. QAnon. Q is always 8. God in Gematria is 8. God is not masculine. God is feminine. I'm telling you, 8 is feminine. And this is where the religions teach you this horseshit. They always tell you the opposite. I'm telling you, in order to get to heaven, you got to have, the flesh has to become feminine, has to be reborn. Okay? You have to have 2 right brains. You can't have a left and a right like the flesh. And most people that live in the flesh only use their left brain, which is a service to self mentality. A service to other mentality, what do women do? They serve their children. They give birth. I mean, they're magnetic. We're the sperm, we're the sender, and they're the receiver. Okay? Just like offense is the receiver and defense is the defender. Okay, and if you put it together, goal, offense, defense, you get God. Okay, because that's exactly what that means. Okay, so the offense is the feminine. I'm telling you, it's always the feminine. That's why the quarterbacks will always have female symbols. Always, always, always. Female numerology. They'll have 10, they'll have 11, they'll have 8, 9, and 7. They'll have these symbols mostly. Okay. Remember, 7 is S-E-V-E. There's Eve is N. Okay. 10, Eve, which is 22. That's 32, which is Ram. It's the same as right ascension meridian. Right. So Eve is right ascension meridian. The right, Jesus sits at the right hand of the Father. Always right. Okay, so also pole, we already talked about pole of ice when you break it down. Even when you do the word lice, you get 11. L, Eve is in the north, okay? The Navy. Navy is air. Air is a masculine symbol, okay? So what is it saying? It's saying son of V, of Eve, of man. It's 47 in Gematria. It's also the number 11. Jesus is 74 in Gematria. So what they're telling you, the Navy is the masculine. Okay? Masculine. because 47 is the opposite of 74. So, but it's still 11 in Gematria, the cross. There's the 11 right there. Okay. Let's keep going. Did we do this, Air Force? Okay, look, this is amazing. Watch this. Air Force is 75 in Gematria. Remember, air is masculine. Okay? Fire and air is masculine. Water and earth is feminine. Okay, so let's go. Air in the force. The force, just like Star Trek. Star Trek. God is the force. OR is 33 in Gematria. Okay? Air Force is 75 in Gematria, which is the opposite 57. 57 is the moon. And Mary, okay? Same as Army. So the Air Force is the opposite of the Army. They're on the land, earth, and here they're in the air. Masculine. 75, 57, I promise you. Also, when you get Air Force, you get the words Estar, Estar. Esther is Easter. That is the son of Horus. Right? Or Tammuz, right? Lamb of God, arrow, genius, eye of Ra. Why is it the eye of Ra? Watch. Isis, Ra, and Elohim. Female always comes first. Ra, masculine, creates the electricity. That's the same as saying E equals MC squared. Same thing. Energy, all right? Electricity. Mary, and C squared is 33 in Gematria. Watch this. 33 is just like drawing an 8. 33. It just means both sides of the brain are... You're drawing the brain when you draw the 8. Watch. You want to see the brain? Well, here it is. There it is. The brain. God. There it is right there. Electricity. Electromagnetic. The number 8. Unbelievable. All right. FEMA, female. CIA, 13, associated with lunar cycles. FBI, 17, 8. The brain. Okay. DOJ, the number 11, Eve. Always female, guys. Okay. Let's see here. I talked about 33. 33 in Gematria. Remember, God said in the movie Moses, he said, I am the father, I am the God of Isaac. Barak is 33 in Gematria. Diane, Princess Diane, okay, she's the one that made the redheaded children. And now they're going to breed with the black children. The melanin breeds with the femelanin. Okay, understand the skin colors, the femelanin, the red, and the melanin. That's why Indians are red men. They didn't call them red men because they were brown skin, black. They were red skin. Trust me. They were redheads. They were Rh negative. So the Rh negative is going to breed with the black. It's going to give you a powerful, a very powerful race of humans. Okay. They're strengthening their bloodline because they've been inbreeding for so long is what they're doing. Bird in Gematria is 33. That's why Isis always has wings. Isis is the wings. Obama declares a war on ISIS. Barack declares a war on ISIS. Can you believe this? ISIS is the female. There it is right there. Isis, Ra, and El. The female. So it's like saying Obama declares a war on God. That's the same thing. Donald Trump declares a war on M13. I'm going to get to this. M13 is God. I'm telling you. Donald Trump's going to build a wall. The law of God backwards. Wall. Walmart. Okay. Walmart, Trump, Elizabeth, artificial, all eight, Mormon, 88 in Gematria. God versus God. That's what it means. Mormon. Mor is 46, girl. Moon is boy. They have it backwards. Okay, the moon is the girl and the Mor is the boy. They're backwards. Mormon. They're telling you that the girl is the boy and the boy is the girl. No, it's not. They're telling you the moon is the sun and the sun is the moon. That's exactly what they're telling you. I'm telling you. All right. So let's keep going. When you have AIDS, it's a spinal cord. It's a spinal cord. There's 33 bones in the spinal cord. KKK, the Southern Poverty Law Center, after the KKK, 33 in Gematria. Well, guess what? They were never after the KKK. They were always after conservatives. Conservative is the same symbol as Jesus. Jesus was a conservative. Moses, Noah, King David. God is a conservative, people. Jesus is a conservative. Okay, he's not an extremist like Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. I'm telling you, it's conservative. You know what they call my videos? Extreme racism. I don't know how it is. Okay, America and Apple mean the same thing. A-P-P, the application, 33 in Gematria, and L is 8. Elohim. Okay? The AM is always associated with the sun. Okay? I'm telling you. And then you have Erica, the female. Erica. Okay? All right. Isis is always 9 and 10. 9 and 10, or you would get 10 and 10. Okay? Which is the cross, the number 20. Cross and Jesus is 74. So Isis is Jesus, guys. Trust me. Matter of fact, 888 in Gematria is, in Greek, is Jesus. 24. I already showed that to you, right? Wall in Gematria is 48. 4 and 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is the Trinity. Obama declares a war on the female. He's going to build a wall. I'm telling you. It's all allegorical, guys. The word genius is female. It's S-star. It's the same as saying Air Force. Genius, Eye of Ra, Mary with 2 R's is 75. Okay. All right. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is not anywhere racist. This is just an education of numerology and gematria. How everything that is supposed to protect us is female. But they've turned the female into the goddess of war. That's what Satan does. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please click below and support my channel. I can't do this without your support because they are taking down our channels. They're trying to sue us, throw us in jail, accuse us of crimes we didn't commit. All because we're teaching you the secret society language. Okay, the codes. I'm giving you a path to heaven. If you don't understand that your brain has to become a nurturer, not a protector, in order to get to heaven. You have to be a nurturer. You have to be a giver of life. You can't be a taker of life, a killer. You have to be a nurturer. Okay, so Jesus said, don't live by the sword. The sword is the words. If you don't understand the words, then man can use these words to cut like a knife. Okay, swords. If you don't understand these words, then when you go to court, a lawyer, which is the same as saying Jesus, okay, redoing the wall, the law of God. Okay, a lawyer will understand the key words in his field, so he can manipulate you and to get you to bow down to his authoritarian dictatorship. Okay, it's got nothing to do with the law of God. Maritime law is Mars. Mars is right ascension meridian backwards. Remember, Mars is masculine, Venus is feminine. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So maritime it's masculine law. It's not feminine law. God's law is feminine. I'm telling you, it's nurturing, it's giving. Thou shalt not kill. If you kill someone, you're taking something. You're not giving it. You're supposed to be a giver of life, not a taker. Okay? So this is why I never joined any of these organizations. Okay? Because I knew this even as a child. That they're not giving life. They name themselves after female, divine, right brain, but then they're takers of life. They take life. And why do they take it? To protect themselves, their country, not to be a shepherd, a she, an X-Men, an alpha. Alpha. The sheep is the she, the goat is the male, the sheep is the female. I'm so tired of people saying, those sheeple. Well, sheeple are the she. You don't even know what you're saying. You should be saying those goatles. You should be saying those goatles, those sheeples and those goatles, because there certainly aren't sheeples. The ones that are uneducated are the goatles. Okay? And don't think that go is not V and AT is 21, which is also the number 3. So it's V. It's a Freemason symbol, goat. A goat is a hybrid sheep. It was created by man. It lives by the law of man. Sheep was created by God. It lives by God's law. A goat is very confused. It doesn't even know who God is. It wasn't created by God. It was created by man by hybridizing the sheep. You got to decide whether you're a goat or a sheep. I'm telling you. You don't want to be a goat. A goat is a stormtrooper, an order follower. He does what he's told to do by man. He fears man instead of the creator. You see, I'm a sheep. I fear my creator. I don't fear man. And that's why Google calls me extreme bullying. How am I bullying? They're the ones that's bullying me. I'm telling you the truth. How is this bullying? Did I bully anybody? I'm telling you that there's 2 dualities on this earth. You're either a servant to man or a servant to God. How is that bullying? That's just facts. They're the ones that's bullying me, telling me, hey, don't share this information with the goats. We want to be able to keep these goats for ourselves and enslave them on planet Earth. Keep them enslaved. We don't want these goats to go to heaven. I'm trying to take the goats and turn them into sheep. I'm going to be a teacher. TEA is 26 in gematria. Okay, CH is Christ, redoing teacher. Christ, redoing the Christ, teacher. God, redoing the CH, which is 8, 9, 10, 11. Eve, the female. Okay, even Christ, CH, 11, RI, 9, there it is right there, 9, 11, IS, Christ, Isis, on the cross. Christ, that's what it means. The Christ is always the female. See, female, okay, right hand of Isis, the right, okay, and if you don't know this, 1 and 8 is 9, by the way, guys, okay. So 99, the sons of Jupiter. Jupiter in gematria is 99. These are sons of Jupiter. These are female. They were born as a masculine angel of God, but they have a feminine, nurturing mentality. Remember the angel Michael and Gabriel, okay? Understand the difference. So, all right, guys. Thank you for listening. Once again, I hope you enjoyed it. Please click below and support my channel. If you can't find the Fundly account on this, because I'm having so many problems with my uploads and my everything that I'm doing, it's just, this is why my videos are not very professional and studioed. I don't get syndicated. Nothing fancy here, but there's a lot of information here. You can share this stuff. Understand that the sheriff is supposed to be a she, not a boy. A sheep. A sheriff is the she, the female. Okay? He's supposed to protect the sheep, not the goat. Right now, the sheriff is protecting the goats, the corporations, the corpses. We've got to teach the sheriff to protect God's people, not corpses, dead entities. A goat is dead. It's not a living, it wasn't created by God. All right? Okay? By the way, FFRI is 99. There it is again. And FF is 66, which is woman in Gematria. Okay? So the sheriff is the she and the woman. I'm telling you, it is supposed to be the nurturer, okay, not the taker of life. A cop shoots a man in the street. No, they're not supposed to be killers, takers of life. They're supposed to be givers of life. I'm telling you. They're supposed to be Mary Magdalene, the moon. Mary Magnetic. They're not supposed to be takers of life. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully everybody that's not watching is a psyop. If you are a psyop, you are Judith Iscariot, by the way. Okay? In other words, you're pretending to be the judge of ISIS. Judith, judge of ISIS. Iscariot, ISIS. You're the judge of ISIS. You don't want to be the judge of ISIS. There's only one judge of ISIS, and it certainly isn't the flesh. It is God, the Creator. Christ, Creator. OR is 33 in Gematria on the cross. Okay? He is God, the Creator. He's the one that created the heavens and the earth. And certainly, sheriffs don't want to serve man. Okay? Which is also a symbol of Son of Mary, by the way. That's why the women movement rights don't want you to say man or men. I'm telling you. Because it means son of M, which is 13, the lunar. And it's not a coincidence that they tell you in the Bible the opposite. That Adam, Eve was born from Adam. The backward story. Trust me. Eve came first and Adam came second. I promise you. Come on, man. They want you to believe in magic and magicians. Oh, God cut a rib. RI is 99B. Okay, 99 is sons of Jupiter. It's the same thing, okay? Or 99 is 18, 1 and 8 is 9. Okay, 9 times any number. Eve, trust me, Adam with an O, A-D-O-M, Adam is the real spelling, is 33 in Gematria. That's the number 8. Okay, so Adam, Eve did not come from Adam. And by the way, Eve biting from the tree of knowledge of good and evil is saying that the right brain bites from the tree of knowledge. I'm telling you. It's always the left brain biting from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Adam was the one that bites the apple. That's why your cell phone has a bite out of the apple on it, guys. Because a cell is a prison. The left brain is the one that always bites the apple from the tree of knowledge of good and evil and does evil with that knowledge. The female never does evil with knowledge. Trust me. So, now, I'm not talking vaginas and boobs. You can be a woman and act like a man. Matter of fact, most women today do act like a man. But there is a truth movement. And most of these truthers are women, by the way, that I find. I don't find many, there's not many men. There's a lot of CIA agents, gatekeepers that are pretending to be truthers that are men, but most of the truthers are women. I was born with 5 sisters, guys. Well, actually 6 sisters. 1 that I never met. So I'm 6 natural sisters, 1 adopted, 7, whatever. But I was in the middle. So there were 2 sisters below me and 2 above me. So I was born of 5, okay? And then I have 2 sisters from another mother, okay? 6, 7, okay? So a lot of women in my family. So I have 1 sister that has 5 daughters. Okay, lots of women being born. in my family. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but I was born with a nurturing mentality, and I'm a man. And so it's just, and the world doesn't like people like me. They don't. They want predators. They want predators. They don't want nurturers. All right, guys, much love.